Greetings. Hi, my name is David Anthony Wiggins, and this is a message to the Republican electorate of Baltimore City regarding the April primary election, where I am a candidate, Catalina Bird is a candidate, William Hurd is a candidate, and a woman who calls herself Pastor Shannon Wright is a candidate. Let me give you a little background about myself. In 2018, I was elected to the Baltimore City Republican Central Committee by the Republicans of the 2nd Councilman District in Baltimore City. In an effort to keep me from running for this office, members of the Baltimore City Republican Central Committee, led by Shannon Wright, filed false criminal charges against me in an effort to remove me from public life. Now, mind you, as a Republican candidate for sheriff, I've built a campaign base of more than 27,000 voters in this city on a consistent basis in 2010, 2014, and 2018. I spearheaded the call for the Justice Department to come into Baltimore City and investigate the BPD for the violation of African American rights. Earl Saunders spoke to the Committee of Concerned Citizens, where he outlined to them that I was the only individual who sent in a criminal complaint that was forwarded to the Department of Justice, which led to an investigation, a criminal investigation of the Baltimore Police Department, which led to an investigation of the Gun Trace Task Force, and it also led to their indictment, convictions, and unfortunately the murder of Detective Shannon Suter in this city. Now, when I ran for sheriff, I ran on a platform of ending judicial corruption, a platform of ending political corruption, and ending the police brutality. I ran to secure jobs that illegal aliens are working on that are funded by your tax dollars. Public works projects where illegal aliens are working on. Now, let me say this to you, Republicans. I've never hid the fact from you that I am a Muslim. I've never hid the fact from you that I am a United States Army veteran. I've never hid the fact from you that I want to fight political corruption, judicial corruption, and the sanctuary city policies in this city. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because the criminal charges that were maliciously waged against me by Shannon Wright, a jury acquitted me of them. And the inconsistent verdict, Judge Charles Peters struck that and offered me a PBJ, which resulted in me having no conviction in the matter. Now, Shannon Wright and others went in the court of law and raised their hands and swore to tell the truth, but they lied, and the jury acquitted me of the most serious charge of rushing towards her in January of 2019 and February of 2019 and in March of 2019 at our monthly meetings with a knife. Shannon Wright, Tamu Davenport, Nicholas Wentworth, and Michael Wright all testified that they saw me in March, February, and January of 2019 come to our meetings and pull out a knife and chase people around the room. Now, the funny thing is that Marilyn Mosby's office prosecuted this stuff, even though there was video evidence, which I will gladly give to the media or anyone else that wants to see it, that refutes their foolishness. It was foolishness. And this woman is no better than Sheila Dixon, She is no better than Catherine Pugh. She is no better than Cheryl Glenn or Nathaniel Oakes or the Gun Trace Task Force that has wreaked corruption and havoc, causing you millions and millions and millions in taxpayer dollars. So some would say that this is a negative political campaign ad. No, this is a truthful political campaign ad. If you don't vote for me, that's okay. Vote for Catalina Bird. Vote for William Hurd. But do not vote for a liar, a malicious liar that calls herself a pastor, that got on the stand. And the only thing that they said that I said that was that she was a bitch. Well, you be the judge of that because she wants you to vote for her for mayor. And she will do anything coming from New Jersey seeking power in your city. And you have people in the Republican Party like Derek Hare and Nicole Ambrose who knows that these things were a lie and they stood down and they said nothing. Nothing. This is why we can't get offices in this city because the Republicans on the Baltimore Central Committee, they do not work for you. They won't work for you. They're there for their own aggrandizement. And my advice to Baltimore City Republicans is to take back your city, take back your party. My name is David Anthony Wiggins. I'm a Republican Party candidate for mayor and member from the 2nd Councilmanic District of the Baltimore City Republican Central Committee. Thank you.